For exercise P2-3, I'm going to start by clicking on New, go to my metric templates, and use the standard millimeter IPT. I'm going to create my 2D sketch on my front plane, and I'm going to start by drawing my first line segment, which I'm going to make the 50 millimeter line segment that's along the bottom. Now, there's going to be a lot of dimensions and stuff in here, and rather than type in all the dimensions, I'm going to be using some overall dimensions towards the end. So that's 20, this goes over 40. I know it comes back down and is lined up with that particular edge. And then this is going to go over, come up, back out, up. Basically, I quit typing in dimensions when it got to a point where I would need to use math to get any of the dimensions. So now I'm just basically freehanding this thing somewhat proportionally throughout the rest of the part. Now, the first type of constraint that I like to place is the equal constraint, because that's always going to save on the number of dimensions that I need. So I'm going to go to equals, and I'm going to select this line and this line. That lets me know that those two are always in equal length. Then I'll click on this line and this line. That way those two are always in equal length. Once I have that, I'm going to begin putting some additional dimensions on here. So we'll click dimension. I know the overall width is 150. I know that this segment right here is 40. This segment here is 30. The distance between these two lines is 60. Now, because they're equal lengths, that should automatically come up and give me an over-constrain option. So I'll go ahead and accept that. Or I could have canceled. This is a driven dimension when you see this in parentheses, meaning this dimension is driven by the geometry as opposed to what parametric means, which is geometry driven by dimensions. So now that I've got that in, I'm just going to continue dimensioning. I know that this segment right here is 20. This segment here is 30. These bottom segments right here, this is 10, and it goes 10 in as well. And we can see that there's still a lot of green lines. I need an overall height dimension on this, which is going to be 70, and that should lock in a good bit of the geometry that I have. And then the last dimension that I need is going to be a 20 that comes off of here. So here I have my sketch. Everything is blue to let me know that everything is fully constrained. So I'm going to go ahead and finish my sketch. And then from here I will extrude its thickness, which is called out in the book at 12. So I'll just type 12 and hit enter. And this is the completed exercise P2-3.